Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have n plus square root of n equals to n times of square root of n, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is here first we will take, or first we change this equation into the simplified form, so that we need to take y equals to square root of n, and this implies that if you will take the square on both of the sides, then you will obtain y squared equals to n. So we put these two values in the above equation. So now we put the square root of n by y and n by y square. So the above equation will becomes, here you have n, or and our n equals to y squared plus square root of n equals to y, and this is whole equals to n, and our n equals to y squared and square root of n equals to y. So now we will simplify the terms, and we will obtain here y squared plus y equals to y cubed. And now we will rearrange the terms, and we move all the terms in the left hand side to the right hand side, and we will obtain y cubed minus y squared minus y equals to 0. So this will becomes the cubic equation, and now we will solve this cubic equation, so that here first you see here y be the common term, so that we will take common y here, and you obtained y squared minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So that here we have two cases. The first case is we write y equals to 0, and the second case is we write y squared minus y minus 1 equals to 0. So in the first case you will get the value of y is, because in the start of the problem you take here y equals square root of n. So now we will back substitute the value of n here, and it will becomes square root of n equals to 0, and now we take the squaring on both of the sides, and we obtain n equals to 0. So this is our first root of this equation, and now in order to find the other roots we need to solve the other quadratic equation. So that we will solve this quadratic equation by using the quadratic formula, and here we have a equals to 1, b equals to minus 1, and c equals to minus 1, and our quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: y equals to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times of ac, and this whole over 2 times of a. And now we put all the values of a, b and c in this formula, and we simplify. So here you have the value of b is minus 1, so we will put here, and you get minus into minus 1 plus minus square root of b squared, and b is minus 1 squared minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is minus 1, and this whole square root, and over 2 times of a, and the value of a is 1. So now here we simplify the terms, and we will obtain our y equals to this minus times of minus equals to plus 1, plus minus minus 1 square equals to plus 1, and this minus times of minus equals to plus 4 square root over 2. And in the next step we will get the values of y equals to 1 plus minus square root of 5 over 2. So here we have two cases. Our first case is we have y equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and our second case is y equals to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. So these are the two cases, and now we will back substitute the values of y, and here you see that we take our y equals to square root of n, so that we will back substitute the value of y, and you get square root of n equals to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2, and similarly this will becomes square root of n equals to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. So in order to find the values of n, here we need to remove the square root on n, so that we will just take the square on both of the sides, on both of the cases. So here you take the square on both sides, similarly here you take the square on both of the sides, so that in the next step you see here these 2 and square are gone, and we obtain n equals to, and here you have 1 plus square root 5 and its whole square. So when you open the square, then you obtain 1 squared plus square root of 5 plus 2 times of square root of 5 over the square of 2 is 4. And similarly this 2 and square root are gone, and we obtain n equals to, so here you open this formula and you get 1 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times of square root of 5 over the square root of 2, square of 2 equals to 4. So in the next step we need to take little bit simplifications here, so that we will write here n equals to 1 square equals to 1 plus this 2 and square root are gone, and you get 5 plus 2 times of square root of 5 over 4, and similarly here you obtain n equals to 1 plus this 2 and square root are gone plus 5 minus 2 times of square root of 5 over 4, so that we will simplify the terms, and you obtain 6 plus 2 times of square root of 5 over 4. Similarly here you get n equals to 6 minus 2 times of square root of 5 over 4. So now you take common 2 on this and take common 2 from this, and we will obtain our value in this form, n equals to 2 times of 3 plus square root of 5 over 4, and similarly here you get n equals to 2 into 3 minus square root of 5 over 4. So these are gone, 2 2s are 4, and similarly 2 2s are 4, so that you will obtain n equals to 3 plus square root of 5 over 2, and the other root is n equals to 3 minus square root of 5 over 2. So these are the other two roots of the given equation, and this is our final answer of this problem. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.